Okay, it has to do. Okay. 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 Well. Hello, everybody. My name is Nathaniel, and today we are live. So, before we start, just comment your country in the next like 2 minutes. Let's do that very quick. You comment your country, you comment where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout out. My guest is preparing, and so you just comment your country in the comments before we start. So wherever you're watching from, Fayed is from Ghana. Let's see. Esther is from Ghana. Omondi is from Kenya. Clement is from Ghana. Import Hub is from Ghana. Shaquille is from Rwanda. Janti is from Kenya. Okay, the Ghanaians are Cleve. Chibo is from Nigeria. Okay, great. Fayed said I'm from Doma. Okay, that's amazing. And Sosu is also from Ghana. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so without wasting my time and your time, let's start. There is one thing about visa interview, and many people go there and they think visa interview is a life-changing moment, which is true. But Jayla went there under 120 seconds. She got approved. So today I'm going to call her on stage. We are going to ask her a lot of questions. Okay. So if you haven't subscribed and if you haven't liked, do that right now. And you also follow Jayla as well on TikTok and on I'm going to ask her whether she has a YouTube account and an Instagram, because you are going to follow her on all social media platforms. Brian is from Kenya. Shout out to you, Brian. Okay, so hey, there you
Hello.
are. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I'm doing
Great.
great. I'm doing great. You look amazing. You look
Thank
beautiful.
you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so let's go straight to the questions.
All right.
When the day of your interview, right?
Yeah.
Did you greet the visa officer?
Okay, yeah, I did. I did greet her. Immediately I got in front of her. The first thing I said was, "Good afternoon, ma'am. Actually I want to say something. Can I go ahead?" And then she told me yes. And I was like, "Okay." So I intended to go in the fall. But then due to my graduate assistantship being delayed, I deferred to the spring. So it's my service IDs going to be different? Like, is it going to affect this interview? And she told me not to worry at all. It was not going to hinder my interview in any way or form. And then we both smiled. So that kind of like eased the tension, and I became comfortable from that period of time. Yeah, basically. So we all smiled. So it kind of reduced that tension.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. So the first thing after greeting was you cleared the air on your GA
Yes.
and
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I just
You,
cleared there because I was
you
really
didn't
anxious about that.
you didn't wait for her to
No,
even
no,
ask
no,
you.
no. I didn't. She didn't even take my passport. I just had the conversation with her. Yeah, I just wanted to say something to ease the conversation. That tension. When
Mm.
you're going for, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
tension.
Tension is there. Even the place, the environment, everything is very,
Yes,
very,
and then
yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, that was a great strategy.
hmm
So first thing, okay. So after you greeted, what happened?
So
Did
after I,
she?
I I greeted her, I asked her the question, and then she smiled, and I also smiled, and then she asked me for my passport. That was the
Okay.
next thing. Yes. So I handed my passport over to her, and then she went ahead and then she checked. I don't know, sometimes they check their things on their system and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
And
they'll
then
be
she
typing and stuff.
realized that my name was different. So I have a hyphen in my name, right? But then when
Mhm.
I'm filling the DS-160, the hyphen does not take
There's
my
no
name.
hyphen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, there's no hyphen. So she wanted to be sure if I'm the right person. So she asked
Mhm.
me, are you the same person? Like, what's your date of birth? That was the first
Okay.
question she asked me. And I told her, oh, my date of birth is this, da, da, da. And she was like, okay, so have I changed my name before? I said, no, I have not changed my name before. And that was the second question.
Okay. So let's go back to the environment. How was the place like when you got there?
Okay, so immediately I got there. I went there very early. I remember getting there like around 7, and we're outside before they started calling us to join the queue near the
Mhm.
embassy. So we went in, we sat inside, they directed us in the main room where the office, like the main office. And then so we got there, and then there were two visa offices, right? There was
Mhm.
one there like at the far end, and then there was one just in front of where we had formed the queue.
Mhm.
So there was an officer like right there who like direct you, go to this line, you join this line, and then apparently some people were trying to avoid certain visa offices, so they would
Yeah.
intentionally go to the washroom, come back,
Yeah.
then
And some.
I don't know what was going on, honestly.
Yeah.
I was just there looking
Did
at
you
them
did you do the
smiling.
same thing? Like
No,
you
I did
went to
not
the
do the
washroom?
same thing. I told God that
Oh,
wherever you direct me, just direct me, because at
oh,
this
I
point
go. Oh, nice, nice. Where people getting denied on the day, like where a lot of people like
Yes,
getting
yes.
denied.
A lot of people were getting denied. All the three people that were in front of, the main queue, there's another queue in front of the
Mhm.
visa officer. So like
Yeah,
4 people will stand there. All the three people in front of me got denied.
that's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you feel at that moment when everybody in front of you like got
Yeah.
denied?
Initially, the first 2 people, it didn't hit me. So the girl before me, I was having a conversation with her outside before we even got inside. So we had kind of formed a bond
Bond.
already.
Did
Do
you
you
know
get?
her before the
I
interview?
did not know her.
Interview gone.
I did not know her. And then like the way she was dressed, right? She was
Mhm.
like kind of wearing like normal dress with the slippers. So I was like, hey, am I overdressed? Like
What did
do
you
you get?
wear?
Okay, so
But
I was
before what you wore, like
okay.
continue the story. I love it. I
Okay,
love
okay.
it.
So we kind of formed that bond, like
Mhm.
right from outside. So we were talking as we were going inside. So she wanted to be like beside me. So I wanted to be beside her. So that at least if she gets approved, it will give me that morale.
Vent,
So
yeah.
fast forward, the first person went talking plenty with us. He wore like a suit and glasses and stuff. That
Yeah,
he
like
started talking. He started talking. I'm sorry, sir, I cannot approve it.
oh.
He went next person. No, 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 no. Then the girl that I had formed the bond with on that
Mhm.
day also went there, and then it was like my uncle is going to sponsor me. It was like they asked her, okay, so what does your uncle do? It was like he owns this restaurant in different countries, and then they said no, I
Oh.
cannot. Like the first officer was like, no, I cannot approve you. So that's when it hits me. I was like, ah. What is going on?
Am I ever going to
Is
get denied
everybody getting denied today?
today? Yeah. Hey. So how did you feel at that moment? I want to know how you felt and how you dealt with that
Yeah, i
anxiety.
was feeling i was feeling very, very anxious, right? Very,
Mhm.
very. And then when I'm a kind of person, when I feel anxious, if it affects my communication, I start to stutter,
Mm.
right? So I was like, what can I do to ease this thing? So immediately the girl left, and I got there. I was like, no, I won't let her speak first, I will rather speak first.
Speak first. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so that was me, my strategy. So immediately I got there, I asked her, oh, I was intended to do this, that, but then I deferred, and then I was looking for funding. So my I-20 is now a spring semester, not a fall semester, because I had already submitted the fall one and also updated with the spring one. So I was just letting her be aware that is it going to affect this like interview session. And she
Mhm.
was like, oh no, and she smiled, and I also smiled. So that's what eased it,
The
you
comment.
know.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. So what was your dress code like? Well, how
Oh,
was it like?
I I did not overdress and I did not underdress, honestly speaking. I wore like something that I wear to work every day. So I wore like a shirt, like something like this, and then my
Mm,
normal trousers and my flats, like my flat shoe. Yeah, I
mm,
didn't overdress because in it I said I was working. So I needed to present as myself as a working individual.
okay.
So if you are, I will advise someone that if you're a student, go dress like a student. Don't go and wear suits or tie. You said in your DS 160 that you're a student. Go there as a student. If you're a banker, dress as a banker. If you are an electrician, anything that you said you are in, dress as such and go there. But
Mm,
that doesn't mean go and overdress. That's
dress.
the thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So you recommend business casual to everybody?
Yes, yeah, of course. Business
Okay.
casual. Business
What
casual is the
what about
best.
what about t-shirts and maybe
Yes, yeah, like your nice t-shirt, not the one that is crumpled. Iron it, like me. I believe
Mhm.
in first impression. So if
Yeah,
you can iron it, and then go there presentable. If it's a t-shirt, you're nice, and your jeans, you can. There's a way that you can dress with like t-shirts and jeans that you look very very presentable.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then I think like when it comes to hair, if your hair is braided, go. If you're a man and you braided hair, you just go. Don't go and cut your hair because you think that visa officer will think because you have braided hair, so they will not
The
approve you. Your
line,
hair is not going to decide on whether they are going to approve you or not. If you braid your hair, go there as braided. If you wear earrings, you just go as you are. Don't go and deceive them. They have studied psychology and they can read you very, very, very well.
that's
So don't go
true.
and deceive
That's
them.
true.
They will catch
That's
you.
true. Now, if you just joined, we are speaking with Jayla, who got approved under 120 seconds. And when she said that, I was like, this is very, very shocking. So we are still speaking with her. She said her first, when she went there, she's had to clear the air on the GA before the visa officer even asked her any question, and which eased everything for her. So my next question for you is eye contact. Did you like maintain eye contact
Yeah.
throughout, or
Yeah, I
and do
did
you
maintain.
recommend people to maintain eye contact?
No. Before I went there, I joined first. The first time I joined was Freddie Fett was doing this interview session where he was speaking to like an ex visa officer. So I watched a lot of videos about people like who have had interactions with ex visa officers a lot.
Mm,
And then what I took from them was that if you don't maintain eye contact, it means that you are kind of telling lies, or what you are saying is not entirely true. The truth, sorry. So
okay.
when I got there, I made sure I maintained eye contact. That was even part of the reason why I spoke to her first, to know that I am here for
Mm.
the visa. So I was looking at her face.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we've even with the first question, she smiled and I smiled. It's kind of like a bond. We just formed like kind of a little bit of bond there. She
yeah.
gets. Yeah, so I would advise that when you go, don't lose eye contact. Look into their face. Let them know that what you are saying is true. Be very, very confident and look into their face.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And did you practice a lot before you went, or you prayed to God and you said, "Oh God, help me," and you went there and miracle?
No, no, I did not. So the first time I wanted to, so the week prior to my interview was
Mm,
on the 1st of July. So the week prior to the interview,
okay.
I I sat down and I was like, oh, so I've not practiced any interview questions. So what do I do? Okay, so I spoke to some of my friends. Were like, oh, this group they do visa interview mock session
Most-
and things. I was like, okay, let me join. So the first day, the first time I joined, I was like, okay, I'm not going to be on the panel. I'm just going to listen to people and what they are saying. So I was
Mm,
in this one. They were asking them question. A lot of people were asking them question at the same time, and I was like, I don't think this thing is for me. Oh. This type of
you,
yeah. I'm
yeah.
someone like if there's so much pressure on me, then I get confused because this person will ask you, and then you not even finish, then another person will cut in. Then so there's
Mm,
not full concentration. I was like, no, 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 this is not my style. So what I did was I contacted about three friends who have also gone through the same process, right? And then
mhm,
I did interview session with them separately. So the day after I did interview with this person, asked me a whole lot of questions. Then the next day I did interview with another person who also asked me different questions. Even though there were similar questions, there was some difference, in it. At least because I know that when I go to the visa office, I'm going to speak to only one visa officer. There wouldn't be multiple visa officer. So for me, I don't believe in those who go and then you have like four people interviewing you at the same time, making you confused.
Mm.
This one has this opinion, this one has this opinion, this one too. It's very confusing. So for if you think you can stand that kind of pressure, I don't have a problem with this. Yes, go forward. But for me, no, that wasn't my strategy at all. I did interview session with three different people and they assessed me differently. So I just took points from this person, points from this person, and point from this person. I just like kind of strategize and see, okay, this person's advice, okay, let me do this, okay. So I added like different aspects from different people, and that was how it worked for me.
So before we go to the questions, the exact questions you were asked and how you answered these questions,
Yeah.
what is the biggest thing you were worried about before your interview?
So my biggest thing was that I was going to do a master's program in information technology.
Mhm.
But then my master's degree was not anyway. I didn't do computer science. I didn't do anything. My bachelor's degree was in agricultural science. So my biggest concern was, how am I going to convince this visa officer that I am moving from an agric background to a tech background? So that was my main concern. So what I did was I started researching. Okay, so how can I bridge, or how does IT affect agriculture? Do you get? Yes.
Mm.
So I went online. Okay, you can use IT to do this, that in agriculture. Then I read about it. It's called like precision agriculture, where you use like IT tools to
Help in
improve
agriculture.
upon like agricultural practices.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was my strategy. Okay. So when I got there, I told the visa officer that, like, I mean, you've not gotten to that question, but I don't know if I should say that
Yeah,
yet.
just
But
say it. Say it.
yeah, okay. So I told the visa officer that the reason why I am moving from an IT to a tech background is because I want to bridge the gap between agriculture and technology. And then there's something called precision agriculture. So I started lecturing the woman. By the time I
Mhm.
finished, she didn't ask me any question again. She just
Again.
approved me. And that was the only question she asked me.
He asked you.
She didn't
You know
ask for my
what?
documents, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. She
you
didn't watch
know
anything. She didn't ask for my financial. She didn't even ask
nothing.
what deficits I have. Mm-mm.
Nothing. You know, one thing I always tell the people, like mostly when I'm making videos or mostly when I'm doing that mock session and coaching people, I always tell them that you have to get a story. Like yours, you had a great story how you're going to link IT to agriculture, which
Yeah.
was great. And after that, she didn't ask you any
She
question
didn't
again.
ask me any question. That was the only question she asked me. Only. She didn't even ask me why this school, where am I going, where am I going to stay, why did I choose. The only thing she asked me that, okay, I can see on your that you did agricultural science in your DS 160. So why
Mhm.
do you have a masters of IT on your I-20? And I told her that yes, I know, but I want to, I know that here in Ghana we don't really prioritize IT in our agricultural system, and this is
Mhm.
called precision agriculture, where we incorporate IT tools in agricultural practices. And I want to go to the US to study IT, to come and to be a precision agriculturist, where I'm going to bridge the gap between these two fields. That was it. She started nodding. She didn't ask me anything again. And that was, she said, Ma'am, your visa is approved. Come back. Those things. I didn't hear anything, honestly.
Yeah. You be like a radio team is fair. You be like, oh, nice, 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 nice.
Yeah.
Do you recommend people to get a story
Yes.
related to their major?
Yes. You should get a story. That's what I'm saying. Like, nothing is impossible. You can move from any field to any field. It's just about you linking the two together. You can move from any field. Might be like, oh, I'm not. Maybe someone might do, maybe let's say mathematics in this one, but then they don't have interest in it. Maybe they want to come and do IT. Go online, see how people are bridging mathematics field and IT. You'll be surprised at the things you would know, or like you'll be surprised at the things that you find out. So research. Me, one thing that has helped me, I like researching random things, like why is this that, why is that. Me, I have time
Mhm.
for that. I will sit down and research, why is this, why is that. So that when I'm having an argument, I can tell you, no, this is this. Yes. So that's what helped me. Yes, I'm going to bridge the gap between agriculture and technology. And
Mhm.
she knew that yes, it's true. What I'm saying is true.
It's
So she
true.
didn't even
Yeah.
ask me anything again. She didn't even
Anything.
check my documents.
So just one question.
One question, one, just one. She didn't ask me anything again.
So would you say this is favor or it is how you answer the question?
I think it's how I answered the question, how I articulated myself in that moment, and then
Mm,
how my words came out. I think that was
mm,
how confident I was, how I answered the question. I think those two.
okay. So
Yeah, I
for
think
now,
so.
let's read some comments and people have some questions. So we read it really quick. Um Mirabelle is asking who was your sponsor? They didn't even
Oh,
ask that.
yeah. No, they didn't ask me my sponsor, but I had a graduate assistantship, right? It was an administrative role, a administrative assistantship, which
Mhm.
was about 12. It was like $12,000, right? But
12,000.
then yes, but then my graduate assistantship gives me an automatic tuition waiver, which is also around 12,900. So in all, it's about 24 something. So my deficit was around less than like $500.
Oh,
Yeah.
5,000 or 500.
No, like 500, because
Oh,
my school, the tuition is not expensive. Yeah.
no,
So
okay.
yeah.
Okay, great. Now, if you have any questions, Matilda is asking what was your deficit. You already answered that.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Dinah said, "Beautiful lady, I tap into your blessings."
Thank you.
Okay. I think no one is asking questions from here. I haven't seen any questions so far. Someone is asking what school. Do you feel
Oh,
comfortable sharing it?
okay, just this time. So I mean, yeah, because they did one of my friend, and all of them went to apply there.
Apply. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah,
then
that's
they
the
had to call him, and then yeah. So
thing.
that doesn't mean that when I mention my school, all of you should go and apply there. It's not for everybody.
There,
You
there are
get.
almost
Yeah,
150
100.
people.
There are lots of schools out there that
Sure.
give the same kind of opportunities. So,
Opportunities.
yeah, so you just have to research. Sit down and research. Okay, use
Mm,
Chat GPT. So let me say one trick I used in finding my school.
okay.
So one sorry, one trick I used was that I did not want a very very big school because I knew the competition will be high in the school. So I went for those schools in the small towns. So I picked them state by state, went into Chat GPT. So the first state, like in alphabetical order, the first state is like Alabama or something. So I went in Chat GPT, and then I went like, can you give me maybe medium sized
Mm,
schools in Alabama that have a master's degree in IT, that that also have like graduate assistantships. ChatGPT will give you, when you're dealing with one thing I've realized when you're dealing with AI tools is that you need to be very, 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 very specific. If you go on ChatGPT right now and just type maybe can you give me schools in the US that have graduate assistantship, it will give you those popular Harvard, and but we know
mm,
that getting to Harvard, their acceptance rate is less than 5%. That means
so if you're
if
comfortable,
100 people apply for that school, it's only five that will
mm,
get into
that will get
Harvard.
in.
Yeah, so they'll give you generic forms. So you need to be very, 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 very specific. Pick it state by state, and then ask it that can you give me schools here in Alabama, like that. Go to B, C. There are 50 US states. So there are a lot of schools. You'll be amazed at the schools that like Chat will give you. You've not even heard of, but they also have same opportunities like that. So you need to be very, very special. If you give it garbage, to give it garbage out, garbage in, garbage out. So
Okay, biggest author is asking, how was the environment like and how did it feel at the first glance during the
then which
interview?
environment? Oh, okay. Um, Actually, it was kind of funny. There were people cracking jokes, and like if someone gets denied, then someone will crack a joke, and then we'll all start laughing, because if you don't laugh, you cry. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I had
yes,
the
I
same
was kind of
experience.
using that as to ease my tension, and then
Mm,
one interesting thing that also happened there before I got to my visa officer was that there was this lady that was like they were asking her questions, right? And then she answered. Then the visa was like, no, I'm sorry, I cannot. The visa officer didn't even, and this girl was like, I need an opportunity. I don't think you got me. And she said it the second time again, very loud and confidently. Can you believe they approved her after saying that?
Really?
Yeah.
And let me ask you this question: Do you hear people when they are doing their interview?
Yes, you hear them loud and clear. Everything they are saying, all the conversation. So
What
if
if
you are
it's
going there, putting in your mind that if you people are getting denied, so like it will be affecting you mentally, then I bet go back home because you hear everything,
you hear somebody's? Oh,
everything you hear
I don't know why they do it that way though.
it. You hear everything, all their answers, where they even got wrong. Sometimes if you are quiet and you are listening to them, sometimes you can analyze where they are going wrong, what they should
Mm,
have said, all those things. Yeah. So you hear everything. So you need to psych your mind before you even go there. That you don't know these people. Whether they get denied, that's not part of your story. You are going there as your authentic self. So don't
mm.
listen to other people. When I mean you will hear it. You can't say you not listen, but try and like not put your mind to it too much.
Okay. Someone is asking again for the second time. Should we go with the kind of work dress we do?
Yes, you should. Once it's in
Okay.
your DS, once you see that you are working, go there as a working person. Don't
Mhm.
otherwise when you go there, because they are looking at everything. I
Okay.
don't know if you've studied a little bit of psychology, but they look at your body language, how you appear. It all tells them a story. So if you are saying your DS1 see that you're a doctor and they are interviewing you on a Tuesday morning, the interview is just 2 minutes. So if you are saying you're a doctor and you are coming there and you're not dressed like in your work attire, not I'm not saying go there with a stethoscope and everything, no. But then at least dress
Yeah.
professionals. Dress professionally, like you're a doctor, because you are just coming to spend 2 minutes in the interview
Mm,
session. Won't you go back to work? If you are
yeah.
saying you're a doctor, won't you go? So if you come there with working with suits, and they know doctors do not wear suits, so don't go and wear suits over there. Do you
Mm,
guess? Yeah, so dress
yeah.
according to what is in your DS160.
Mm. And Janti is asking, how did you get your GA? Did you cold email or anything?
Oh, okay, so my GA is an administrative position, so I did not code
Oh,
email.
okay.
So what I did was that after I got admitted to the school, I started looking for GA opportunities. But then I realized that so we in my school we had a person that was in charge of graduate assistantships. So I
Mhm.
emailed him and then I told him that I just got admitted into the school. I just want to know if there are any graduate assistantships or any form of funding. And he told me, oh yeah, some of them even post on Handshake. But then I didn't have access to a Handshake. So I messaged the IT, like our IT department here in the school. And I told
Mhm.
them that I just got admitted into the school. And then I realized that I don't have access to Handshake. So can they please let me get into Handshake so that I can get a graduate assistantship in order for me to come to the US to study. So they got back to me and they said, okay, they've given me access. So now I can go into Handshake. So I got access to Handshake. And then I saw that they had posted a lot of administrative, graduate assistantship, administrative positions. And then I
Mhm.
applied to about five of them. I got interview sessions with all five of them, but then I got only one of them. Yeah.
Mm.
So I did five interviews and I got one.
So, if you
Yeah.
didn't email the school, did you think you would have gotten that
No,
opportunity?
I wouldn't even have gotten that opportunity. I know what I'm saying. Communication is key. I posted something on my TikTok about graduate assistantship, and I had someone email me that they had applied to New York University, and that can I help them get graduate assistantships? And the first thing I asked them was that, did you email the school before applying to the school? He said no. I was
No.
like, you see, that is where the mistake is. Before you apply to the school, you need to have an interaction with the school to know their funding situation before you apply to the school. That should be your first step. Email the school first to know. Don't go and waste your application, because the application is not easy in Ghana money.
That's
$75.
true.
You will pay $75 and finish, and then you realize that they don't have any funding. That's money wasted. You could have done that. You could have added that and used it for something else. So
Mm,
first thing, before you apply to any school, get in touch with them and know the kind of funding they have before you apply to the school.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, very soon I will let people join and they'll ask questions directly to
Okay.
you. So you're going to
Okay.
see when they ask questions. But let me ask you this question. If somebody is preparing for his visa interview right now, the person is very, very nervous, confused. What advice do you have for that person?
For the nervousness, I would say do personal like interview sessions with people you know that you are very very comfortable with. Do
Mm,
multiple like interview session with them like over and over again, because you said you are very very nervous, so you need to do it like over and over again before even when you close your eyes, or even when you go to bed and when you wake up and then I ask you, the first question I ask you is why the school, you can be able to say it without even like fully awake, it should get
yeah.
to that point. And one thing
Mm,
is that when you write something, now you see sometimes when we are going for the interview, we write that, oh, we are saying this and this and this. Don't say exactly what you have written down. Otherwise, when you
mm,
get there, if pressure catches you over there, you forget what exactly you wrote down. Don't try and memorize. Have an idea about what you are saying. Don't
mm,
do
mm.
it word by word. That okay, when I go there, I'll say that this, and keep your words very simple, not too complicated. Don't use over complicated words like G gets going like all those big magnanimous words. No, 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 don't do that. Keep your word very, very
But-
simple.
mhm.
Very, very simple. Not too simple like come and go English, but like
Yeah,
moderate what everybody understands. Don't go in
over
overdo yourself.
explain and
Yeah,
yep.
over explain. If you over explain, it kind of comes back like a boomerang and hits you
Mm,
right back. So yeah, that's what I'll say. Do multiple interviews with people you are comfortable with over and over and over. If it's for a week, just dedicate that week to it. And I think you should be fine after that.
okay, great. So, if you just joined or if you are here for the first time, I'm speaking to Jayla, who got approved under 120 seconds. And she has shared a lot of insights. She shared a lot of tips. And if you miss the first part, you can watch it on YouTube. It will still be there. And so at this point, I'm going to share a link in the comment section of YouTube. So if you have any question, you join, you ask her directly. And if you need any advice from her, and if you're on TikTok, what's your TikTok username? I was trying to do that, but they didn't let me do that. I was trying to screenshot you. What's your TikTok username?
It says I think it's
J A
JAYLA
Y L
LA
A.
underscore HASSAN.
Let me put it in the comments.
Okay.
You all should go there and follow her. If you need anything, many people are asking about her school because there are like 150 people here right now. Everybody is going to apply. So
Yes.
go.
They are all going to apply and they'll call me.
Everybody is going to apply. So yeah, I don't want her to say her school here. You can follow her first on is it the same name on Instagram?
Yes, it's the same name on Instagram.
Okay. So
And
Jayla underscore.
I'm also about to start a YouTube as
Oh,
well
that would be amazing. That would
to
be amazing.
explain my personal journey about the tricks and how I got my funding and everything. So I've created a YouTube channel. I think I have as in 2 days we got about like 105 subscribers.
Oh, nice.
So yeah. So
Nice.
I'm still, yeah, I'll be dropping the videos very soon.
Very soon. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll also
will you
feature
use
you
the
as well.
same will you use the same username on YouTube as well?
Yeah, I think I use the same name on
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah, I use the same name on YouTube. I can
Okay.
actually share the YouTube link. Maybe I don't know how. Maybe after the I don't know
Uh,
how
can
best will.
share it with me right now. I have my phone
Okay.
here.
All right. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
share it with me right now so I
Okay.
know how I haven't forget yet, but I'll type it down there.
Okay.
But your camera just went off.
Oh, a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're new to, I'm going to put a link in the comment. If you want to join on here and ask her any question, you can do that right away. You said her TikTok username. Let me type it here as well for you on TikTok. I'm coming. Whether I can comment. Okay, comment. Um Adjoa, thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it. So okay. So if you're on YouTube, I put a link in the comments. You can click the link, you join. You'll be given like a minute. You ask your question, Jayla will answer it for you. Then another person will come. So that's a link. You just tap on the link and you join
Okay. I shared the YouTube link with
the
you
YouTube
in
link to
the
me.
in the
Okay.
chat, but I don't know
Okay.
if. Oh, I should
Yeah, I've
send
seen it.
it.
I've seen
Okay.
it.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I've sent it in the comment section.
All
So
right.
that's Jayla's YouTube account. You all should go there and subscribe. She has a lot to offer. So go
Yeah.
there and subscribe
There's no video up yet, but I'll be posting very soon.
very soon. Okay,
Yep.
great. Great. Um, Janti is asking you, are you a naturally confident person? Or
No, when I get in front of people, I get anxious a bit. So
mm,
my coping mechanism is kind of like smiling. Like I smile a lot. So when I smile, when I smile, people tend to smile back. So I get like calmer. So that is my coping mechanism. Yeah.
oh, okay.
I don't know. You need to find yours.
I mean, I don't like smiling a lot, so
Hmm.
I'm always this, yeah. But yeah, Bridget is here, so I'll let her join. She asked her
Okay.
question.
Hi, Bridget.
Hello.
Hello.
Please, I would like to ask a question. I'm confused actually.
Okay.
Okay, so my mom has a fish distribution business, and I currently work as the communication and marketing personnel, and I'm going to pursue a master's program in strategic communication, which falls under communication studies. And I want to know if it's actually linked with what I'm actually doing in my mom's business.
You said you are a what?
I currently work as the communication and marketing personnel for my mom's
Okay.
fish
Okay.
distribution business. And
Yeah.
I'm going to pursue a master's in communication studies. So I
Yeah.
wanted to know if they actually link
Yeah, they
with
do. They
what
do
I
link.
currently do. Okay.
Yes. Yes. That is linking. Is that the
And
only
do you
question?
think the business is going to perfectly suit what I'm going to do?
Yes. Yes. It's whoa. But then the thing is that when it comes to funding, are you thinking of like applying for funding opportunities, or you are using your mother's business to fund you throughout the master's degree in communication?
I've already applied for scholarship and also graduate assistantship. They are yet to be decided.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes.
So in case you don't get the graduate assistantship, like what's your other source of funding for this master's degree?
My mom is going to actually fund if I don't
Okay,
get the
and
funding.
there's enough money in the account, right?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, all right then. Yeah, then I think it should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's if your main concern was if it was aligning. Yes, it does align.
Yeah, the work. Okay.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
it aligns.
You see, people go and tell them and they are working with a company. It's actually a good business for my mom. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good fit. But I feel like I'm looking down on the type of business I'm going to present to them. And I don't know
Oh,
if I
okay.
should. Yeah.
I mean, is your mom's business registered?
Yeah, it's registered. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's registered and I can, like, if I Google it, it comes up, then you should be good. Because sometimes people
Okay.
go there with ghost companies and stuff, and sometimes when they are doing their research, they do not find it. So that's where
Okay.
then they know that maybe you're lying. There's no business like that.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, but if it's registered and it can come up during a search process, then I think you should be good.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All the
Thank
best
you.
in your scholarship application.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bridget. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye. Katia, before I pick up, so Katia is asking, what are may I think she just joined. She's asking, what are the questions the visa officer asked you?
Oh, okay. So basically, they asked me just one question. So I did agricultural science as my bachelor's degree, and I was going to do a master's in information technology. So the visa officer was asking me why I was moving from a bachelor's degree in agriculture to a master's degree in information technology. So that was the main question. After answering that, and then they got my visa approved. She did not ask me any question again.
Mm, oh, okay. That's great. And now, how did you feel after the whole thing, after the whole process?
After she told me this, ma'am, she was even smiling back at me. So she was smiling back at me, so I was smiling back at her. And then when I got out from the store, everybody was surprised. It was like, because it was like
What
just one
feeling?
question. Everybody
Oh,
was like,
they all can hear you. So when they
yes, they
heard you,
can hear
just
you. Everybody
oh.
was like, was surprised, like one question. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, it was like, and then there was this random guy when I was going, was like, Fabomu, and then the boom.
Become car,
And
you
I
be
just
nice.
left.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Let me pick up Susu. So he asked his question. The Mavis said, "Wow, everybody is shocked. Everybody is shocked."
Yeah.
Susu. Mm,
Um,
okay, he's not
oh,
talking. So
yeah.
and Dinah is asking, "Were you working? Were you working before the interview? And did you have any gap year after school?"
Yes, I had a gap year.
Oh, okay.
So I graduated in, sorry, I graduated in 2023 in September from the University of Ghana,
Mhm.
and I didn't apply to school, so I did my national service for one whole year at the Ghana Exim Bank. Yes, and then so under the Ghana Exim Bank, it's not like the bank where you go and take your money, remove. It's not that kind of bank. It's an investment bank. So we do support agricultural projects. So
Mhm.
that was what I used to
Oh,
apply. Yeah.
oh,
Even though I had not how should I say this? Even though I had completed the national service, right? I still said I was working there, because if I say I'm not working, it might go against me. So I still said I
yeah.
was working there, even though it was like 2 months after before I went for my interview, which I was not working as at that time. I still said
Oh,
I was working there. So I went dressed like I'm still working there.
mm.
Yeah.
So Daniel, I think he also just joined. He's asking, how did you answer the one and only question the visa officer told you, like asked you?
Oh, okay. So they asked me why I was okay. So I said in Ghana, agriculture is just like traditional, right? We don't incorporate IT technology in our agricultural farming practices. So I'm going to the US to study a master's in information technology so that I can come back and use IT tools to incorporate agricultural oh my god, sorry. To incorporate agricultural
That
practices
was good. That was good. That was good.
to incorporate agricultural practices here in Ghana, to and then also I told her about precision agriculture first before I answered it like this. So I'm
Mhm.
just trying to remember what happened that day. Sorry, my mind is all over. So I told her
Yeah.
about precision agriculture, where is like incorporating IoT devices and tools in agricultural farm practices. Then I answered that so I'm going to the US to go and study IT, to come back to Ghana to incorporate IT devices into agricultural farming systems so that I can practice precision agriculture. So that's how I answered it.
I think the answer is very, very excellent. Yeah, very,
Yeah.
very good.
So
Yeah.
immediately, and then what was she was doing? She was just nodding her head, looking at me, smiling, and she was like,
Mhm.
"Ma'am, you are you are approved for
Yeah,
your."
because
Yes,
it contains everything like what you want to do,
yes,
what you did. So the moment she
yes,
thinks about Jayla, he knows she wants to do agriculture and she wants to use IT. Okay,
yes,
how can
yes,
I help Jayla by giving her a visa? So your visa has been approved.
yes,
That
yeah.
was great. That was
Hmm.
great. I really love that. Do you have a platform? It's on my bio, Adra. It's on my bio. Um Okay, let me pick up Susu again. And
Okay,
again, if you haven't followed Jayla, follow her and on all social media platform, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, same username. Okay. Blessing said my interview is tomorrow. Do you have any advice for Blessing?
your interview is tomorrow. First of
Yeah.
all, pray. Okay. First
Yeah,
of all,
prayer
yeah.
is very necessary, you
Pray.
know.
Prayer is good. Yes. Pray
Mm,
first. Commit everything into God's hands. Then the second thing is that practice. Practice, practice, practice what you are going to say. Make sure you answer all the possible questions because sometimes what you practice when you go, it might be twisted. It's not the same thing that they'll ask you. They might ask you the same thing, but they might twist it. So don't try and memorize what you've written down. You know, sometimes me, I also did that. That's why I'm telling you this. I wrote what I wanted to say. Then I tried to remember exactly what I've written. And that me who said like
mm,
it's not going to pick. It's not going to be effective. So I had an idea about what I was going to say when they asked me. So if let's say Nathaniel was interviewing me right now, he'll ask me one thing, I'll say it. You should ask me again in the next 5 minutes. I'll say it all, but it wouldn't be the same exact
same
thing.
thing. Oh, okay.
Yes, that's how it should be. You shouldn't try and memorize exactly what you've written, but then it should have the same meaning to what you
Mm,
have written down, like the same thing, but different ways. Don't try and memorize everything you've placed down. That's like 80% of how anxious you'll be there on that day because you want to remember exactly what you've written down. So that's
mm.
one advice I'll tell you to do. Just have an idea of what you're going to say. Don't memorize anything.
So number one, pray. Number two,
Yes.
prepare. PP.
Prepare. Yes.
So PP. He said,
PP.
thank you very much. Blessing said, thank you very much.
You are welcome, blessing.
So, any last words for Blessing? She's going tomorrow. Just tomorrow. So, do you have any encouraging words for her? Like,
Yeah, you
go.
I mean, when you go, right? Be
Mm.
calm. Don't on that day, don't listen to any last minutes from anybody. What you've what you've practiced, I trust
Last
me,
minute
go with that.
advice. Mm.
Don't do any last minute. Hey, you have to change this question. Oh, don't do that. That's the most anxious thing you ever do on that day. It will make you extra anxious, and you go there now. Kototo papa. So then the visa officer
Mm.
will say no because sometimes they look at how you articulate yourself, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so when you
Of course.
go, know exactly what you are going to say, right?
Mhm.
Don't listen to anybody. Just what you've practiced. Just be confident in it. When you go, look straight into their eyes and say it. And trust me, like you get it. Once you have your funding secured, that's the other thing too. Funding. Once you have your funding secured, the rest is like 30%. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Fred Effect said, just tuned in. Good job. You know Fred
Oh,
Effect, right?
hi, Fred. Fred is very, very funny. I didn't even know he was this funny.
Oh,
Before,
Fred is.
before, before I, be- before I went for the interview, I joined his session once, spoke to him. I don't think he ever knew I even joined his session before because yes,
Mm,
we have spoken to a lot of people, and his
yeah.
videos were what was actually taking me through all this process.
Yes.
So yeah, guys, follow Fred Effect. He's really, really good.
Oh, Fred has helped a lot of people.
Yes. And last time I even was on live with him with
That's all.
Festus. Yeah, Festus and
Yeah.
yeah. Very funny guy.
He said, after 10 questions, I was denied. Oh, bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
10 questions.
10 questions is crazy, oh.
10 questions. Oh,
Why
those,
they wanted to know your family issues or what?
I don't know. 10 questions.
10 is crazy, oh.
Is that how many times were you learning for your visa interview in a day?
How many times was I learning for my visa interview in a day? So that time I wasn't working, I was kind of home. So that whole week. But I wouldn't say all the time. I would say maybe every evening around 8 to 10 I was learning. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, around 8 to 10. Yeah, because I'm a girl and in the house during the if you're not doing your chores, they will come for you. So that was the only time I was free, 8 to 10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay. Great. Let me pick Sosu again. So whether she
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, I would like to ask you how many schools did you apply to, and were they all asking test scores, as in those English proficiencies, were they all asking?
Okay. Okay, so I applied to how many schools did I apply to? I applied to 4 schools, right? And none of them was asking me for any test scores because I did not want to write it. Yes. And also, I would have written it, right, if I was going for a graduate teaching position, but I didn't want a graduate teaching position. I wanted an administrative role. So and I was like, okay, so if I'm going for an administrative role, why am I going to write GRE? It's not really needed. So I did not write it. Yeah, and after that time, to the real issue, that the main thing was that I didn't have money to write it as at that time. So that was also a factor. So yeah. So I applied to 5 schools, got admission to I think 4, and then I got funding in 1. Yeah.
Okay, but like, is it like they were optional? Like,
What
was
were
it optional
optional?
or it just
Well, I think you're asking me the specific ones that I applied. Were they optional? Yes, they were optional. So they write GRE is recommended but not required. That was me, my
oh,
own. Some people would have GRE is recommended for this. So it all depends on what is on their website. So you need to read the information on their website very carefully and know whether they need it or not.
okay? Thank you
Yes.
very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good answer. Yeah, so not every school takes GRE.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to write GRE, don't go in for schools that take
I
GRE.
take GRE. Simple as that.
If you don't want to pay application fees, don't go in for schools that take application fee. So, yeah.
Yeah.
James said, do you use ChatGPT to practice your answers?
Yeah. Me, I use ChatGPT a lot. I won't lie to you. I use it a lot. It makes me learn. It makes me challenge. It doesn't mean that whatever ChatGPT gives me, I take it. Because sometimes it's wrong. It can be wrong sometimes because it's humans train it, and humans we are not that perfect. So yes, I use ChatGPT to learn, but I don't say what it gives me because what chat if you are using chat for an interview question, it gives you generic things. So once it gives you the thing, read it and then reframe it into your own experience, right? Yes. So if chat gives you maybe a question like why this school, it will give you something generic that okay, this school because they are very good in this and they are the number 2 spots in the world. Like it will give you generic things. But then you assess yourself and then think about why did you choose this school? Maybe there's this professor there that has the same interest or the same research that aligns with you because your undergraduate how do you call it? Your undergraduate research was about this, so you found a professor there that also has the same research interest as you. So that is why you want to go to this school and you have been in contact with this lecturer. Do you get? So don't like what's chat don't it's very generic. If you go and say it over there, they will deny you. So make it your own. Make it your own story. Do you get it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Jayla, having you has been very insightful. I'm not going
Thank
to
you.
lie. Yeah, and you have really, really touched a lot of lives. You, yeah, you've helped a lot of people with their questions, and people are going for tomorrow and they are saying, thank you for your advice. They are now
You're
confident.
welcome.
So I really appreciate you for taking your time to join me today. So if you have any, what's your best advice for anyone going for a visa interview? Because you were asked one question and you got approved. So
Hmm.
what is your
Well,
best advice for anyone, everyone?
my best advice to everyone is that, well, if it was um initially, I would have said, oh, be confident, go on. But then now it's not like when we came. Now funding is just a big part. So my main issue was that anything that you do to get some form of funding, do it and get it. That would be my, now it's like their funding is their main priority now at the visa office station, or I don't
Embassy.
even know the word, the embassy, yeah.
Embassy.
So
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yes, funding, any
So,
form of funding that you can apply. If they are saying write an essay to get it, you write the essay and get it. Like any form of funding that you can secure, do it. That would be number one. Then number two, your practice, how you practice will show how confident you will be. So those are the main two main things. My number one will be any form of funding that you can secure, do it. And then number two will be practice. I promise you, if you have these two things, you are good to go.
okay, so Jailus, number one advice is try getting any form of scholarship to get the funding. Number two, practice. The more you practice, the more you repeat, the more you become confident and comfortable with your answers. That's a great insight. What about prayer?
Oh yes, that one should
Yeah.
be like
Yeah.
0.1.
Okay.
Prayer
Okay.
first. Don't forget prayer first.
So get scholarships, practice, pray.
Yes.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Yesterday, right, I was live and someone joined and he got approved.
Okay.
But when he got to the US finally, at the port of entry, he was told to go back to his country.
Oh well,
So yeah, I was very sad when I heard that.
what
Trust
what
me.
was the reason?
They took his phone, went through. I don't know what they saw on the phone and stuff. They asked him a lot of questions, and unfortunately, and he said he was not the only person. So
Really?
I want to ask you your experience at the port of
Yeah. Actually, I was almost sent home as well, but mine was because I went early.
Mm,
Yes. So they did go through my phone as well.
they took
So
your phone.
yeah, they took my phone. They went through it. So on the so the whole thing that led into this whole issue was that I think I misinterpreted the email from my supervisor. My supervisor said I should get here um before the 24th of November.
Hmm.
But then what she didn't make specific was that no 24th November is the day I need to be in the US. But in her email she said before the 24th of November. So I booked my ticket like 3 days.
To
Like I'll
24.
arrive in the US 3 days before the 24th of November.
Mhm.
So when I got there and then they asked me, but on your I-20 we see earliest admission date as 24th November. So why are you doing here on the 21st of November? I was like, the email from my supervisor said I should be here before the 24th of November. They were like, which school? They asked me, I said the school. And then because I told you I didn't go for a big school, I went for a school. So they haven't actually heard the name of the school before. So they had to go research about the school. They saw that okay, the school is there.
They did that in
Then
front of you.
yes,
The research.
not in front where this one. They took me to,
Yeah.
when sometimes when they find the drugs and those things where they put them, where they send them, that's extra questioning room. Yeah, that room. So, and then I told them that this is it. This is the email. So I gave my phone to them, and then they set through the phone, saw the email, and then I gave him my phone with the Gmail open, hoping
Mm.
that would be the only thing he would go through. But I saw him scrolling through different things. So that means apparently he went he went to, like, other social media. Probably he opened my WhatsApp. I'm sure he opened my Telegram. He opened this, that. But I'm not a criminal, so he did not see anything. So after that, he was like, I mean, he was just going through the phone. I mean, I don't see you as a threat to the US, so I'm going to allow you to go. And then he just let me go. Yes.
Yeah.
He was like, because first he was contemplating, you've come early. I don't know if we should send you back. I was saying in my head, hey, I've paid plane
They,
tickets
oh, they
and
don't care.
$100. You are sending me back.
They don't care. Yeah, but you you didn't know that you have to go like after the date on the I-20.
No, I did not know. I did not
Oh,
know. Yes, I did
yeah,
not.
you always
Because I
have
was
to
going with the email that was sent to me,
send to
because they
you.
are my source of funding. So whatever they say, that's what I'm going to. You need to
Mm.
be in the US before the 24th of November. And I had evidence. So thank God. Like, if I didn't have that evidence, they would have sent me home.
Yeah, they
I
would
would
have.
like to. They would
Would
have
have.
sent me back home. Yes.
But they'll give you a free flight though.
I know, but I mean coming back again.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be extra.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, nice.
Yes.
I was stopped as well, but they didn't take my phone.
Oh,
They
they
asked
took
me
my
several questions. Oh, oh.
they took my phone. Oh. I was like, hey, house witches have followed me here again.
Yeah. He said, "What do they actually check on the phone? We don't know. They will just
we
take your
we
phone."
actually don't know what exactly they check for, but I'm guessing, my guess is, my best guess will be that they are checking if you have, like, any evidence, like, maybe if you are having an interaction with someone about the US. I don't know, like, what would be a best example? um
We are going to bomb the place.
Yeah, something like
Maybe a
that,
terrorist.
or having, or maybe saying something bad about their president, or like anything, any small
Yeah,
thing.
anything that.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
maybe, like, even like the social media thing that they started checking like this. I don't know. Recently they changed and checking your
Yeah,
social media.
social media.
One thing,
Yeah,
like, if some people will go and say, F Trump, do
yeah,
this, like those kind of things. Yeah, it's a threat to the US, and because if you are saying that, that means you're capable of hurting their US their
mhm.
presidents, and that's a threat to the US in its own. So those kind of things, yeah. But I don't know
No,
the specific, like, criteria they
yeah.
use sending you back to your home country, but I don't know.
Debbie wants to ask a question, so
Hi, good evening, good day.
Hi. Good evening.
So please, I want to understand the port of entry, what you were talking about, and what Mr. Nat was also saying. If your start date is around 11 July, are you to be in the US on the 11th of July, or you have to go there before the 11th of July?
So apparently you are supposed to be there 11th July or after 11th of July. Maybe a day
Okay.
after. So maybe 11th or 12th, you need to be in the US. Like, you have to make sure that your flight is in the US on the 11th. Otherwise, they would send you back.
So please, talking about the DS-160.
Yeah.
So there's a part that is within the intended date. Looking at what you are saying or listening to what you are saying, on the concerning the intended date, should I also write 11th July there, or
The
I should
intended date
write?
is what you see on your I-20. So this is my I-20. Do you see the earliest admission date? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm able to see that, but there should be something like earliest admission date. That should be what should be on your intended date.
I'm trying to get a picture
Okay.
to show them online. I'm coming.
Okay.
I don't know how I can do that though.
Okay. I think Nathaniel is trying to pull up his I-20 to show you what he
Not
means.
my I-20, nah.
Not your
Okay,
I-20.
yeah,
Oh,
but
sorry.
example I-20.
Sample.
My I,
Okay, okay. Sorry. The
yeah,
sample I-20. Yeah.
yeah. I'm coming.
So Jamila,
Yeah.
Okay.
so my start date is on the 11th of July. So on the I-20, should I write 11th of July?
Your start date for the course or
And
what?
for the
If you know
earliest
the start.
admission.
Okay, yeah. So there should be earliest admission on your I-20. That should be your intended date. So on mine, it was on 24th of November. So my intended date was on the 24th of November.
So let me
Okay.
try sharing to her so she understands.
Okay.
I don't know whether you're going to get off, but okay. Can
Okay,
you
yeah.
see? Can you see it? Where is it?
Yes, it's okay. It's here.
Okay, I'm trying to get it
Yeah.
bigger. So this is
Yes,
your
I've seen
program
it.
start date, right? Maybe 4th May 2016.
Mhm.
And this is the earliest admission date.
Oh,
So you have to come after this date, at earliest admission date, not so you can on the DS160 you can write any date after this date.
okay.
So this is the
Okay.
date you're going to start class.
Okay.
But this is the date you would be in you can be earliest possible date you can be in the US.
Okay.
So
Okay.
mostly it is 1 month before your program start date.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is 4th April 2016, and this the time they're going to start is the classes is going to start at 4th May 2016. So if you choose any date 30 days before, I think you are good.
Should be good. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to choose a date before this one, and you don't have to come to the US. If you come to the US before this date, they'll let you back
go.
to your
Yeah.
country. So you go
Okay.
home. Go home. Go home.
Cynthia for
You go home. Go
And I
home.
think I've made a mistake of my DS160.
Was it before that date on your I-20?
It was before. On the
Oh,
I-20, it's the